Dear FBA family, ladies and gentlemen, bem-vindo a Lisboa to this wonderful Estádio José Alvalade, home to our partners, Sporting Clube de Portugal. It is a great pleasure having you all with us here today to witness this special occasion, the graduation ceremony of the 11th edition of the FBA's Professional Master in Football Business. The amazing individuals we're celebrating today came from all over the world after having taken a leap of faith to change their lives and follow their true passion. Today, we can proudly look back and say that their grit, companionship, and sense of purpose have allowed them to persevere through this journey and achieve their dream. Please join me in giving them a big round of applause. Having this magnificent backdrop today for the ceremony wouldn't have been possible without the incredible support from Sporting Clube de Portugal, and for that, it is an honor to welcome their Executive Vice President, Francisco Zenia, to say a few words.
Hello, everybody. For the graduates, for the students, I know you've been here for some time. I really hope you've enjoyed and that we could be a part of this incredible journey that it was for sure for you. For the families, welcome to Lisbon, welcome to Sporting, and to the FBA, congratulations for the wonderful job as you've been doing, and that, by the way, I was part of it, of one of your courses as well. The first thing I need to say is to congratulate the students for the graduation. And now maybe I'm going to repeat myself, but a big round of applause for you guys. I just feel that we are really proud, and on behalf of Sporting, we're really proud to have you here, and really proud to be part of this, let's say, final moments of this graduation. I'm going to be brief because you really need to get this final moment for yourselves, but I want to do, and I want to share a final thought with you from somebody that has been in football for 5 years, and that also a few years ago actually was maybe in the situation that you are today, starting a life in the football business. I think you are very lucky to have been able to have had this graduation before you start professionally in the business, something that I did not have before, but had later. But finally, from somebody also that moved from other sector, my career started in banking and then moved to football. And what I can tell you is, when I moved 5 years ago from a banking career that I was for 13 years, to the football business, my colleagues thought that I was nuts, that I was going to lose a career in banking to go to football, and that I was going to miss the roller coasting emotions of the banking business, especially capital markets. And what I can tell you is, I don't miss a bit, because all the passion and the emotions that you have in other sectors, you can double it in football. We share week in, week out, the wins, the losses, between the teams, between everybody, within the clubs, within the industry, and that is something that is hard to find in other sectors. So what I can tell you is, if you are here, is because you've made that choice, And what I can tell you from somebody that moved from another industry to this one is that I'm sure you've done the right choice. So congratulations for that. Congratulations for your graduation. And I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you around in football.
Obrigado, Francisco, for your kind words. Now, for this next part, it would usually be my dear friend and our CEO, Dorian Esterer, who would be addressing you. Unfortunately, however, he couldn't be with us here today, so I guess you're stuck with me. Trust the process. 3 little words that the candidates have been hearing quite regularly over the past year. Some have internalized those words, others are still trying to, yet by and large, I like to repeat them because they are so powerful. And I would argue that they are even more relevant and needed in the context of the football industry. For all its appeal and excitement that it generates, there are still many, many imperfections that need to be ironed out. But it takes time. There's a reason why our slogan is, let's build the future of football together. It reminds us that the present has much room for improvement. And so naturally, there will be bumps along the road, there will be ups and downs, setbacks, frustrations, and the rest of it. But this is exactly where you step in, and why it's important to trust the process. The FBA selected you and gave you this opportunity and this experience because we see great potential in each and every one of you. Potential to be game changers, to be innovators, to bring more ethics and professionalism to this industry, and help the game thrive and inspire and attract people for the right reasons. I don't know how often you think about this, but football truly is one of the most powerful uniting forces on the planet. And as you step into the football industry, you will have a great responsibility to channel this power for good. Over time, your actions and decisions will impact more people than you can imagine. Therefore, remember to always show integrity, empathy, and commitment. Collectively, the football industry will be better off for it, while individually, you will have a stronger sense of fulfillment because of it. Dear graduates, the professional master in football business is now coming to an end for you, but learning should never stop. I then encourage you to continue developing your skills, to continue growing your network, and to continue challenging the status quo so you can become the best version of yourselves. Remember to keep in touch with yourselves. Remember that you can always reach out to the FBA family for guidance and support, because together we can achieve more. And the mission that we have in front of us can only be attained if we all work diligently in the same direction. To finish on a more personal note, I would just like to wish you all the best for your future careers, and I look forward to seeing the great achievements that I am sure you will make over the coming years. Congratulations, and thanks for everything. Steve Jobs used to say that you can only connect the dots looking backwards. And so knowing that for some of you, the journey ahead still has some question marks, we wanted to take this moment and invite one of our alumni to the stage so that he can share his own experience, which we hope will inspire you and encourage you to never give up, no matter what obstacles life, or indeed the football industry, throws at you. Please welcome from the 3rd edition, from Spain, Pablo Arquero.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. First of all, thank you the FBA for having me here today. It's a true honor. Also thank you Sporting for such a great venue. Good choice with the colors, by the way, it feels like home. Congratulations to the new graduated students. Importance and protagonism today goes to you, so I won't be too long. And I know you want some time for your gin tonics. It's incredible how time flies. I've been sitting where you are at the moment just, well, not just, but 4 years ago. Since then, what a roller coaster my football industry journey has been. Today, being here watching you makes me especially proud. Since my graduation, I received dozens of LinkedIn messages, emails, in which there were, in most of them, a couple of topics frequently asked. Will I get a job in the football industry if I do that master? Are salaries sufficiently good in football so I can justify such an important investment? Well, the other day I got the opportunity to read a quote which says, "The master has failed more times than the amateur has ever tried," meaning that almost no one can become a master without failing first. Or in other words, most people never succeed because they don't try enough. So if we import that here today, I openly say that I'm not sure if you all will get your dream job right away. Actually, in most cases, it's a long run and it takes some time to make it happen. Be patient, by the way. But what I'm sure is that you have started trying your chances, and the probability of having it now is way higher than what it was before being enrolled in the FBA Master. I did it. I did a change from actually banking to sport. I also was in banking for 5 years. Now it has been almost also 5 years in football. And believe me that I tried to do the industry switch many times before doing the master. All my applications were unsuccessful. So here, kudos to the FBA, its people, professors, network, everyone behind the scenes that are able to deliver this master since 2017 with the highest standards. Here is another intake that proves what you are capable of, not mentioning how many different nationalities, cultures, personalities, age difference, visas, and never-ending list of challenges that you face and deal with edition after edition. This said, let's go to the important things. Today is a day to celebrate and enjoy, as many days in the football industry, but also being ready and aware that from tomorrow is going to be a new beginning for you all, just like many days in the football industry. And yes, it is a marvelous place to work for, but with such a short memory. My advice is to always have in mind why you started this master, the reasons that brought you here. Keep the motivation, be resilient, be as flexible as you can be, spend long days, and more important, long weeks. Remember that weekends will start to be quite busy for you, and off-season, summertime, is contradictory high season. Remember again that memory is short, and when the curtain sets off, you have to start preparing what comes after. This is the football industry. Expect to work hard, and yet don't get the credits, not even be spotted in the main picture. Expect to be asked memorable stuff with very, very limited resources. Don't expect that everywhere and everything is about glamour, Messis, or Cristianos. This is unfortunately a small percentage of the industry. Sorry about this, but as wonderful as the industry is also far from being perfect. But you know what? This is why you all are here, to challenge the system and make it greater. Last piece of advice. You started, probably, most of you or all of you, as passionate people about football, so please don't step into the mistake of mixing up your passion with your job. That can lead to frustration. You can turn your hobby into your profession or work, that's perfectly okay, but I never heard anyone saying that working is a hobby. In order to avoid that, you will need to be mature professionals, and here again, I think this master helps you to cope with that somehow. And while doing that, please enjoy. Enjoy the historic and unique moments you will witness. Enjoy the positive impact your work does in millions of houses. Enjoy all the connections you make around the world. And celebrate your victories because no one understands what it took you to accomplish them. Last but not least, don't forget to get away from time to time or to dance a bachata, hip hop, tango, or do whatever it takes to heal your soul, because life is just once. Congratulations once again.
Okay, let's take a little break from inspirational speeches. And to shake things up a bit, we have prepared a video in which we've asked some of the 11th edition candidates to share how they've experienced this journey and how much it has meant for them. Please enjoy.
You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream.
After a year of building on your knowledge, experience, and network, you are now ready to step into the football industry.
It has been an amazing experience doing this Masters with the network that I have built in the past 1 year.
Traveling together, making memories that we know are going to last a lifetime, and living in the moment has been some of the most fun I've ever had in my life.
It's going to be a dream come true, definitely having that diploma and actually knowing that I'm part of this industry already.
My conclusion from the experience is like confront your fears, leave your comfort zone, because there's only good things will happen from it. It's the best thing you can do.
I faced some challenges the past few years, which also resulted in some hard moments this year. But in the end, with the family, the friends I have, I overcame them.
We're stepping into the real world now, but also we're leaving behind an amazing experience that we have all together.
And it has been the best months in a really long time.
Now the time has come. It's your turn to unlock your true potential and contribute towards a better future for football.
Remember to remember. Hold on to it all. Get involved. Keep all the photographs.
Let's build the future of football together.
Hope you all enjoyed that one, and thanks for everyone that contributed towards making this inspirational video. Educating the next generation of football business leaders is a mission we've taken to our hearts from the very inception of the FBA, and we've been incredibly fortunate to count on the support, experience, and wisdom of some of the industry's most knowledgeable and passionate professionals as professors and guest lecturers. In representation of our world-class faculty, please welcome our Professor of Financial Strategy in Football, Ishitan Gün.
Well, thank you. First of all, congratulations. I think we should start a club with Francesco and Pablo, with ex-financiers or ex-financial people who stepped into football and enjoying it, because myself, I also used to be a finance professional before I caught the football bug, let's say. Anyhow, welcome, congratulations. As we gather today in the historic city of Lisbon, we celebrate not only the hard work, countless hours of study and teamwork, but also a passion. I know it sounds like a cliche, but believe it or not, some cliches are true. Football is more than a sport. It's, I believe, if aliens are watching our planet for a while, at least for the last 100 years, they would probably report back to their headquarters and report football as a fundamental ingredient of the fabric of this planet. It is that universal, and it is that common. It brings together so much emotions and many disciplines today. So it's a universal language that brings us together, sometimes bridging the differences, sometimes accentuating those differences. But above all, I would like to also touch a point that Pablo made. We should never forget that we are actually in the business of not performing on the pitch, not avoiding relegations, winning trophies. I often remind my colleagues that we are in the business of making people happy. Unfortunately, as the football became more industrialized and professionalized, I often see that this is forgotten. At the end of the day, we are here to make people happy. We are here to keep people entertained, create excitement, and do this in our own way, and draw some satisfaction from that. So sometimes today in our shiny club offices, our federation offices, or confederation offices, I see that this value is sometimes forgotten. So if I were to make only one advice for someone who is going to start working in football, I would say, please remember. I still remember I was 5 when my grandfather took me to my first football game. The moment I see the pitch, I smell that grass and see that vast area, I still remember this feeling. And that's why I filmed my children also when they see the first time a football pitch. When in despair, please remember that excitement, and I hope that will bring you back to basics. As Pablo also touched, there are also the theoretical side and the practical side. Don't think this is a rosy, we are one big football family. Life doesn't work like that. When you go inside a club, you will often think that you are in a Game of Thrones episode. You don't know what's going to happen next. There are different actions in play, and you never know how it will end up. But back to basics, this is about really enjoying the emotions and giving people happiness. So I hope that you always remember this in your future careers. I think the FBA program is extremely unique in the sense that it brings your different backgrounds and culminating them into employing them in a successful football career. I have no doubt about that. It's in your hands. But also, this is not a farewell. I congratulate you, but we are always in touch. Feel free to reach out to any of us whenever you need some help, some idea to discuss. We are here, and I look forward to seeing you grow in your future football careers. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishitan. Before arriving to Lisbon for Module 4, the class was divided up into different groups and were each assigned an FBA partner and a topic for their student business project. The SBP, as we call it, is like a consultancy project that they need to undertake during 2 months, in which they work on a real strategic topic for an FBA partner and do the research, benchmark the industry, and come up with a recommendation plan filled with actionable and creative ideas, which they then present to that partner. This summer, the class had the chance to work with different partners of ours, such as Olympique Lyonnais, Real Sporting de Gijón, Liga Portugal, Fortuna Sittard, Venezia, Olympique Marseille, and K-League. All groups put in a lot of effort, did a great job, and managed to really impress our partners along the way, which makes us very proud in the process. Now, as always, we would like to commemorate this edition's Best Student Business Project. And for that, I would like to ask the following candidates to come down here. They are James Muir, Mauro Steentjes, Adit Nair, and Guillaume Thiebaud. For their project, this group presented a plan for Liga Portugal to enhance stadium attendance and improving the overall fan experience. So for those of you who come over the next few years to watch a football game in Portugal, if you have a great experience, it will be in part thanks to those guys standing here next to me. To congratulate them for their hard work, we have a little gift, and please give them another big round of applause. Well done, guys. Thank you. As in football, in addition to team recognition, there is also a space for individual recognition. And so where it's due, and as per tradition, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage the 11th edition valedictorian from Nicaragua, Raquel Pasos. Over the past 12 months and across each module, Raquel has proven her capacity to excel in different areas of the football industry. Her character and determination are proof of how powerful it is to set goals and hold on through the roller coaster ride that inevitably you have to go in order to get there. And of course, that roller coaster ride is not over yet. But if anything, I know that the Raquel from today is even stronger than the Raquel from 1 year ago, all but guaranteeing that she has a very promising career in front of her, and one that I am sure will create positive impact for women's football in particular, and the football industry at large. Please join me in congratulating Raquel for this incredible achievement.
Woof. I was nervous, but I'm looking at my family and you're all part of it, and I'm so happy just to be here in front of you. Well, good afternoon, FBA family. It is my real pleasure to be here today, surrounded by family and friends that have come from all over the world to be with us for this occasion. Some say football is life. It is the universal language, the world's biggest religion. A game that has no borders and where everyone can feel as one. For us, football is everything. We started off this journey 1 year ago with our hearts and minds full of passion, hope, expectations, and dreams. Passion for the beautiful game, a game that unites the world. Hope to enjoy the journey and learn as much as possible to be ready for our next chapter. Expectations to make it into the football industry and be able to apply all this new knowledge for the betterment of the game. And dreams of one day being able to land that job we've always longed for, whether it is to become the president of our beloved club and give it in return a percentage of the happiness it has given us, to build amazing stadiums that can give our club's fans a sense of belonging and remembrance, to coach the club of our dreams, or to plan a new strategic plan leading a team to success. To find the best sponsorship deals, always looking up for opportunities to expand the game. To launch the best communications campaign and spread the love for football throughout the world. Or to transform women's football into just football. I can't believe this year went by so fast. I still remember like it was yesterday when Garrett, our Prezi, said during his candidacy speech a phrase that will stick with me forever. When you've reached the top, make sure to send the elevator back down for others. I wish us to always be humble enough to remember that we came here with an empty bag, that we were once in these students' shoes, asking for one-on-ones, attending networking events, requesting so many people on LinkedIn, pursuing our goal of making it into the football industry one day. Once we're there, and I know we will be, let's never forget where we came from. We're leaving today with that same bag, but now full of new contexts and experiences. Teachers that have become mentors, staff that have become friends, and a cohort full of students that have become family. After plenty of needle rooftop parties, singing to each other during leadership classes, playing paddle and hanging out at Lombos, and many nights at Lost in Rio, only one in my case, I swear, where I was actually forced to go, by the way, but I ended up having an amazing time. We have built relationships that will last a lifetime. Getting to know each other and living this experience with you have been some of the best moments of my life, and for that, I want to say thank you. To every single one of you that have been part of this unforgettable journey. Thank you to the FBA staff, Erdal, Ruben, Lucia, Christian, and Dorian. Thank you for creating a program that allows us to live and learn about our greatest passion. Thank you to my mom for showing me what strengths looked like, because even after losing my dad, you're still the rock that guides our family. Dad, thank you for guiding me from above, for raising a strong girl, never second-guessing my love for a sport that was supposedly made for boys. Thank you to my sister for always believing in me, for pushing through and being the strongest human being I know. Thank you to my amazing husband for never doubting my passion for the beautiful game, and for not thinking I was having an early midlife crisis when I proposed the idea of doing a master's in football business with a 1-year-old girl. You have been a wonderful father, and I couldn't be prouder of the man that you're to us. Thank you, Alessa, my baby girl, for being for inspiring me to become the best version of myself and pursue my lifelong dream of studying football. And thank you, 11th edition family, for being an amazing group and making us all live an unforgettable experience, one that I'm sure will stay with us forever. We truly are a special edition. There are 11 players that make up a football team and give it their all every day to win. And that is what we're here for, to complete that team and support each other in every step of our football journey, to get to that long win of entering the football business. And as a team, I cannot go without mentioning one of our dearest teammates, Guillaume. We miss you here today, friend. Thank you for sharing your bravery with us. Putting your health before anything else is a proof of courage and respect for yourself. I'm sure I speak for everyone here when I say we're all very proud of you and can wait to see you again very soon. Today, I encourage us to face this new chapter with that same bravery and courage, to go into the football industry and change it for the better, to make sure to remember where we came from and never lose the love and respect for the game, because football has been in the wrong hands before, but we're here to make it right. I encourage us to pursue our dreams and support each other to make every member of the 11th edition team proud and build the future of football together. Today, encourages us to send the elevator back down every time. I'll leave with only one question for you. So, Presi, if you can do me a favor, stand up and do it for me. Fired up, ready to go. Fired up. Let's go. Let's change the world, team. I love you.
Thanks, Raquel, for that beautiful speech, and once again, congratulations. Over the past years, I think one constant thing I've heard is that each edition thinks they are the best. I mean, we're in football, so naturally we'll attract a lot of competitive people. The candidates, however, they know that I don't take sides, because in the end, we are all one big FBA family, and the reality is that a lot of them simply haven't met each other yet. I take this opportunity then to remind everyone that next month we have our first ever FBA alumni gathering event in Sevilla, and I'm sure that this physical cross-pollination of editions will generate wonderful interactions, opportunities, and even friendships, so I do hope many of you will be able to join us for that. Coming back to this edition though, I do have to admit one thing. They've earned some brownie points. One of the candidates, Xavier Sainero, has been sharpening some of his other talents, and as such, prepared a very nice video that I think his classmates will like a lot. Please enjoy.
Hey! been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. I've been sleeping in my bed. So show me family, all the blood that I will bleed. I don't know where I belong. I don't know where I went wrong. But I can write a song. I belong with you, you belong with me, my sweetheart. I belong with you belong with me, my sweetheart. I don't think you're right for him. Think of what it might have been. Took a bus to Chinatown. I'd be standing on Canal and Bowery. She'd be standing next to me. I belong with you belong with me, my sweetheart. I belong with you belong with me, my sweetheart. Love, we need it now. Let's hold for some. So we're bleeding now. I belong with you belong with me, my sweetheart. I belong with you belong with me, my sweetheart.
Let's build the future of football together.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Xavi, for doing this. Really amazing. And now, finally, the moment all of you have been waiting for and suffering 12 months for, the delivery of the degrees. For this, I would like to call on stage our Professor of Stadium Business Operations, Samin MacDonald. Just a few quick housekeeping rules to make sure we do this as smoothly as possible. Candidates will be called one by one, so when you hear your name, just come down to this side of the stage. As you make your way, you will receive your degree and take an official picture with myself and Samin. As you leave the stage, please find your way back to your seat. Once everyone has received their degrees, we invite all graduates to the pitch to take one official group picture. And after that, all our guests are welcome to join here as well for additional pictures. And at that point, our cocktail reception will start in the presidential lounge, where the beautiful escorts will guide you towards. So without further ado, please begin.
Kuan, do it! Aaron Paguaga. Adit Nair. Ali Aldakil. Alon Moshonov. Antoine Oxels. Bolaggi Gabriel. Cristóbal de Cesarte. Darrell Chang. Denzel Nundo. Emilio Andrade. Erkes Batu. Fabian Klizavaz. Francisco Regal. Garrett Ocker. Hiroki Watanabe. James Muir. Javier Kuan. João Gonçalves. Krishna Daryanani. Lilith Aganyanyan. Mattia Fumagalli. Mauricio Ruiz. Mauro Stenches. Mohamed Atala. Pedro Palma. Raquel Passos. Ricardo Maruli. Joel Vogel. Santiago Villanueva. Sanyam Suri. Thomas Jenkins. Xavier Cenero. And Yosef Siga.
Congratulations again, everybody. And with that, our 11th edition graduation ceremony concludes. Thanks a lot to all our guests, all our viewers, and everyone here from Sporting Clube de Portugal, to all FBA staff, and of course, to all our new FBA alumni for being here with us today. Thank you. If all the alumni can come to the pitch for that picture.
Animals, they in human form. Body man, nobody like walk. But you must hustle if you want your